from a young age, that path was already carved out for you, music?
Well, at first they just wanted me to take it as a hobby, my parents. But then I told them eventually that I want to do music. And then they're like, oh, are you sure?
But your mom's the one that introduced you to music.
Exactly.
Right now she's like, oh, I don't know lah. You shouldn't be an accountant.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to do business? You sure you
Yeah.
don't want to do medicine? Yeah. But I think when I told them when I was younger that I wanted to do music, and they were like, I told them when I was 7 or 8, and they were like, okay, sure. Because I was so young, and they thought that it would pass.
Right.
But it never did. And then I started to perform outside when I was about 16, 17. And then they were worried for a while, because they're like, oh, maybe this is going to be something that she's going to do. Maybe she's not going to pursue.
It's not just a phase.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah. But then I think as I kept doing it, they kept getting more and more comfortable with it.
How did you get into singing? You said at 16 you were performing. Like, where were you performing?
I actually started to, because I write songs as well, so I started to record covers as well as originals, and I put them up on YouTube. Back then it was still like, ooh, YouTube, it's new, so I wanted to try it out. And then eventually I just kept doing it, and my friends would watch, and then they'd be like, oh, cool, would you like to sing for this event the Interact Club is holding?
Right.
And all these kind of things. So I started performing there, and then I started to go out to perform as well. So then there will be like open mics at the B.
Right.
Yeah, so that was when I was about 16, 17. That's when I started. Yeah. And then I think actually after that I stopped, because I was like, okay, it's time to really decide what I want to study.
Be an accountant. No.
I actually tried. I mean, no. I didn't try to study it, but I took it in A levels, and I decided that it wasn't for me. I didn't want it. Yeah.
What was the most challenging so far for you as a banana songstress? I don't like that term, but
It's a horror. Do you like that
real,
term?
though.
But let's just talk. Like,
Banana
did someone
songstress?
give it to you, or did you?
I don't know. I think that was just the thing that people found interesting.
Was it
so
a
they
label
kept-
that said it?
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
Sheila, the banana songstress. No.
Well, I don't really mind it. I mean, it's true. I was a banana. I don't consider myself fully not banana anymore, because sometimes I still struggle to find the right words.
Yeah.
But
Also,
I don't
now
really
you're
mind
slightly
it.
moving to Hyungju.
Oh yeah.
right. Yeah.
see, this one also don't know Mandarin. What's Hyungju in Mandarin?
Hyungju. I don't know, man. No. My Cantonese is also like 6:30, you know.
Well, now tell us about this song you wrote about COVID-19
Oh.
called If It Started in France.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind writing this?
Well, I think I spent a good few weeks just listening to like stories here and there, friends, whether it's online or on social media especially, and they would always like talk about how like, oh, an experience in the restaurant may be like, oh, you cough or something, and then people automatically look at you, and they look at you not in a friendly way, not like, are you okay, and I think it was just a culmination of that. I was reading and hearing a lot of stories, and I think I didn't intend to write a song, but I think eventually I just sat down on the piano one day, and it was sort of cathartic for me, because I was getting very frustrated with it. I didn't think that it was fair, and I think it got to a point where there was, I don't know if you've read it, there was this girl from Wuhan itself, and she was saying how like she couldn't go back to the UK to continue her studies, and she was saying not all Chinese people are what the media is portraying right now, and it's so true. And I think there was one part where they say like, they deserve this, Wuhan deserve this, they deserve to die because they eat animals,
bats and all this kind of weird stuff, right?
Yeah, and I just thought that was a bit too far, right? And I just started to think of all these things, and I sat down on the piano and wrote it, and that's what came out of it.